Have a lot to tell you about. Temperatures getting into the 50s. We're ready for it. We are so ready for this. It is slow to arrive, and there's going to be a little bit of a setback. All of this beautiful sunshine that we have today, which does look fantastic, it has assisted our temperatures in trying to warm up. It also means we'll have clear skies for tonight, and those clear skies may allow the temperatures to drop back down into the teens. Calm winds, clear skies. We don't have a blanket of clouds to keep us mild. Winds are calming down. Temperatures should be able to drop into the teens tonight. Maybe a couple locations that get a little bit colder than that. But let's focus on the warm up ahead. Look at the larger picture. There's not a whole lot moving our way. It's really a rather quiet pattern given the parade of winter storms that we had moving across the U.S. I think at least 5 in the last maybe 2 weeks or so that have impacted various parts of the U.S., including all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Most of the country still has this relatively cold air in place. That's all about to change. It's all about to change with temperatures getting back a little closer to normal, to average this time of year, and then beginning to warm up above the average. So temperatures currently into the 20s or 30s. This is warmer than where we were yesterday, so the warm up has begun really for the entire Midwest. We're going to continue to see that pattern, and here's the reason why. I'm using future track here, but not necessarily because we're expecting some system to move through, but there are all these little wind arrows on here which tell you where the wind is coming from, and that's important. When high pressure is moving overhead, the winds have gone to calm. That's what we're expecting for tonight. But once we get past that, once we get through Saturday evening and into Sunday, these winds move in out of the south and west, and we always talk about where the wind comes from because that's important. Coming out of the south and west, this is going to be warmer air. This is going to continue through Saturday, through Sunday, strong southwest winds, even into early next week, and that's going to help to move the temperatures up. Sure, we'll see some sunshine, but it's really the wind that's doing the heavy lifting here to get the temperatures to warm up. So what does it mean for temperatures? Well, how about 34 for Saturday, getting above freezing? It's a low bar, we've said, I know. 42 for your Sunday, expecting partly cloudy skies, expecting a few more clouds to move in, but we go from those 30s to the 40s to the 50s. Sorry, I don't have any 60s on there, but how about 52 for Tuesday? And then we'll start to see the temperatures hold there into the 50s, at least for 3 days through midweek. Does appear that there's going to be some colder air move in. It's a little bit questionable just how cold that air will be by Thursday and Friday. We're expecting at least some cool down. Also expecting some rain chances starting on Tuesday. Isolated on Tuesday. We'll maybe pick up the rain chance Wednesday. We'll carry that over into Thursday. We'll watch that part of the forecast. If there's any part of the forecast, it's pretty variable. It's determining exactly how much of that will be able to cool down. Let's very quickly switch over to traffic. I'm going to switch to the traffic map here. There's that congestion that we saw a bit earlier. We'll go to the traffic map. This will also show you where that congestion is on the map. The accident that was showing up here, 465 northbound, has since dropped off of the map, but you can still see the congestion. Typically on a day like this, we see congestion on 465 on the northeast side. We see it on 65 southbound, and we see it on 70 eastbound approaching the splits. This is a little bit of an outlier, so this is a little bit slower than usual. There's also ongoing traffic because of the construction that's going there, the ongoing construction that's been happening for a while. Keeping an eye on that, but also expecting the volume to increase over the next hour or so. So just keep your eye on it. There's that volume we saw a bit earlier. Looks impressive from this vantage point, but let's get to your destination safely for the weekend.